So we're here today at Silgrey Rustic Resort, and we're talking to Mike Wood, and we're going to ask Mike a little bit about the history of Silgrey Resort, how it came to being.
It started out way back 1820s with Conroy, the lumber baron, and this was as far up from Ottawa as you could get with the big boats and supply. So this became his depot farm, and from here he fed all the logging camps, cambooses I think they were called, all the way up the south side of the York to Bancroft.
Yeah. So, what was your vision, Mike, when you came here? What was what was your vision?
My vision was dying in the car in a parking lot, parking jam on the DVP, and I had to get out of Toronto. So we bought up here and became kind of ambassadors to people that were getting away out of Toronto, sometimes for the first time. A lot of our guests are new Canadians. A lot of others are just avid fishermen. A lot of paddlers. This is kind of an undiscovered area of Ontario. It's close to the park, it's close to the Ottawa Valley, it's close to Quebec, and it's far enough away from Muskoka that it's not overdeveloped. On the York River at Egan Chutes, just outside of Bancroft, then paddle the 25 miles, or was it 30 some odd K, to get downriver to here and see a dozen houses over the 2-day paddle.
Right location here. You come out into this spectacular marsh. 2,400
hectares. Part of it is game preserved. Part of it has been rehabilitated for duck hunting in the fall. We've got world record fish that have come out of there and Canadian record. For more information, try my website, www.silgrey.ca, or the Facebook page. There'll be a link on Trips and Trails. That's tripsandtrails.ca out of Bancroft. Yeah, lots of information available out there. Just ask questions. We'll get back to you.
Thanks very much, Mike.
No problem.
Well, I've been coming here for 4 or 5 years, and I still haven't run out of places to paddle. You've got the York River up here, which is very beautiful. You've got Conroy Marsh, which these rapids empty out into, and that goes, basically if you paddle about half an hour along the river here, everything opens up, and you end up at a place where you'd think it took you 2 days to paddle to. It's just so isolated and so beautiful and surrounded by hills and cliffs. You can paddle up through beaver meadows and into small lakes and tiny little rivers that, well, when the water's high, you can get through. You've got route that goes all the way down to the Madawaska. If you, there's the Little Mississippi, there's Ring on Rock, which is really pretty. And then if you get into using a vehicle, there are stretches of the Little Mississippi where you can paddle for 5 hours and not see a single human habitation, all the way to Loney Chute. If you want to do an overnight camp, there's a beautiful campsite over by Loney Chute. There are just so many places to paddle here, but basically you get down into that bowl surrounded by the hills, and it's just so lovely.